Cracking, folks. What's going down? It's right here puffing on a cigar. Got to give it up to my primo Jay, who put me on to these motherfuckers a few years ago. I've been fucking with them off and on here and there. Just got something I want to say. So when people start coming in, you know, what you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about the Raiders? You guys want to talk about what's going down right now? You guys want to talk about what the fuck? You guys want to talk about the bitch ass Dodgers? Give a fuck. You want to talk about the Raiders? You want to talk about the Lakers? You want to talk about the 49ers? You want to talk about the Cardinals? We can talk about all of them. I don't give a fuck. I think my cigar turned out though. This motherfucker burning. Burning. I don't know who just came up in here, but welcome to the live. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Whew. How you motherfuckers doing out there? I don't know who's in here. I can't see, but this motherfucking cigar has to be the driest son of a bitch I think I've had in a long time. I think this motherfucker's old. And I bought this at a place I normally don't buy them at. And if you smoke cigars, you know, that's not really a good fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might get some old ass piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it tastes good, but it's not smoking right. You know what I'm saying? It's not really smoking right, and I'm not really fucking with it. But you know what I'm saying? Anyways, there's a whole lot of shit going on right now in the world, right? Whole lot of shit. I was just making some beats a little while ago, fucking around. I like to make beats in my spare time, whatever. Just kind of try to be creative, think outside the box, do something a little bit different, or something that sounds like something from before, but my own twist on it. You know what I mean? I just try to do that and just try to do my own thing and stay sane, keep my mind off shit, because there's so much shit going on in the world right now. We could talk about politics, we could talk about Trump, we could talk about SNAP benefits, we could talk about all that shit. I think with the shit with the EBT, whoever's in here watching, the shit with the EBT, I think this is what's going on. Right now in this period, they're fucking going through all their paperwork. They're going through all the applicants. They're saying that the government shut down in this. They're looking through everybody that's ever got benefits and people who are still getting benefits, whether it be EBT cash or EBT food, right? Either one. And the reason I'm talking about this because I think people don't understand, bro. There's a major fucking narrative going around in the internet right now. It's not real. It's not true. This is what's going on with the SNAP shit and the EBT shit for the people that it's affecting. Here's some info if you ain't heard it yet. All that's going on is if you legitimately qualified for your fucking benefits, you're fine. If you're a person that legitimately qualified for your benefits, you're fine. The ones that they're going after are people that are getting benefits and were overpaid or underpaid. They're going to work that out with them. The people that are fucked, that are not going to get any benefits, are the ones that have been frauding the government. The ones that for many years were not supposed to qualify, but they knew they didn't qualify, but they lied, and they've been getting them for years and years. And there's a lot of motherfuckers like that, and that's what's put us into a major hole. I don't know how, because we pay for that as taxpayers, but it's put us in a major hole systematically, let's say, right? So when it comes down to the EBT benefits, people are going out of their mind. I'm going to lose my shit. And granted, a lot of people are getting kicked out of their places, and a lot of people are losing their food stamps, but those are the people that shouldn't have had them in the first place. And that's what Trump and company are doing. They're digging deep into these fucking files, and they're pulling everything up, and they're looking at everybody's fucking cases. Of course, not like Donald Trump specifically, but you know what I mean. He's out to get everyone that's fucking the government. And it doesn't matter if you're an athlete. Look at the shit with the betting with Chauncey Billups and Rozier, which, let's talk about that real quick for a second. I want to give my take on what the fuck's going on with the sports betting with the NBA players and the coach that used to be a player with Chauncey Billups, the Hall of Fame player for the Detroit Pistons, right? All them championships he won. I'm a Laker fan. I remember when they fucking kicked our ass. But the crazy thing about it is when you see what's going on with that, and they talk about mob ties, right? They're saying it was Chauncey Billups and he was tied to the mafia and this illegal fucking poker shit they were doing or whatever with the x-ray machines on the table and the funny glasses to be able to read the cards and shit. Like, it's crazy. It's an elaborate scheme, right? They schemed a lot of people out of money, even ex-basketball players that were at those games and didn't know that they were dirty games. So a lot of these fucking NBA players that were playing with Chauncey Billups before, after, or during, they're finding out that they were robbed. That Billups was in on whoever fucking mob they're talking about, on them stealing their money. But here's the weird thing about it. They say mob related, right? And they say mob related, and they're only mentioning Italian mob, right? The Gambino family, the Lucchese, whatever they go, the Lucchese's, the Bonanos, the Gambinos, all those guys, right? The Cosa Nostra, right? But they're not talking about the other mob organizations that are involved in this shit too. They're not over there talking about the Jewish mob. They're not talking about the black mob. They're talking about Italian mob. All you're seeing on the fucking news is that it was the mob was in on it with Chauncey Billups, right? But they're not mentioning the black mob and the Jewish mob that's also involved in that. Who runs the NBA? The Jewish mob. Who runs the NFL? The Jewish mob. Who runs the motherfucking Major League Baseball? The Jewish mob. And who runs them? You do the fucking math. Follow the money, people. Follow the fucking money. So what's going on here with this NBA shit is Chauncey Billups and Rozier, they're just the fall people. They're just the patsies. Like, yeah, they were involved in it, but these are the smallest names. They don't want to release the other bigger fucking names. And they're talking about the LeBron James, with Damon Jones and all that. I don't think anything will ever come of that. See, before, remember the fucking referee, Tim Donaghy? If you follow the NBA, Tim Donaghy, a few years ago, he got arrested for fucking fixing games in the NBA. He fixed many, many games, and he said all kinds of shit. He said that 58 of the 60 refs in the NBA were all fucking corrupt referees, and they were dirty refs. Okay? Tim Donaghy was an NBA referee for what, 20 years, 15 years, whatever the fuck it was? And he got busted for fucking point shaving or fixing basketball games or giving information to bettors before games that it was insider information, right? And he got busted for that. These motherfuckers are busted for fucking gambling, robbing people, and then Rozier's fucking guilty for fucking having people placing bets for his under. And if you watch tape on Terry Rozier, you'll see in some of these games, all of a sudden he's killing it, and all of a sudden he's doing the stupidest shit in the world. And it makes you understand, hey, I keep saying it, folks, everything is WWE. Everything is WWE. Everything is fixed, folks. And that's why I firmly believe when it comes to my Raiders, why we'll never see the light of day of another championship, because it's fixed that way. People will be like, oh, whatever. No, everything is fixed, folks. This World Series everybody's talking about right now is fixed as well. It's fixed. Come on. Shohei Ohtani was gambling. He had a motherfucking interpreter. It was the interpreter, but it was coming from Ohtani's account. And this motherfucker went away unscathed. Unscathed. Shohei Ohtani right now should not be in the World Series. And people say, you just hate it because you're a Giants fan. No, take the fucking fandom out of it. Take just as a fucking person that knows right from wrong. If in baseball, you fucking hung Pete Rose. Major League Baseball, you fucking hung Pete Rose. You fucking silly fucking bastards, fucking dookie shooter, booter, son of a bitches, hung Pete Rose. Pete Rose, not Pete Rose. The Major League Baseball hung him when he bet on baseball, right? They ostracized him from the game. He was fucking obsolete. He was nowhere around. Poor dude died with them not putting him in the Hall of Fame. And that's a travesty in itself. But you could do that to Pete Rose for betting on baseball. But everything you had on Shohei Ohtani, and you shut your fucking mouth and you said, oh, it was the interpreter, and you guys covered it up so fucking fast. In a week, 2 weeks time, you guys had solved the whole fucking crime. But here we go with these motherfuckers, Chauncey Billups and all them. Oh, and the investigation is ongoing and it's unfolding, and we got more news every fucking hour, 2 hours. Not ESPN, they don't want to talk about it, but other sports networks are talking about it. And oh, there's more information coming out about the arrests and Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier and the Italian mob and all you're talking about, motherfucking media outlets, is you're just talking about the Italian mob because everybody's already known them for years to be involved in shit like this. So it's not, oh my God, what the fuck? But you're not talking about the Jewish mob, and you're not talking about the black mob that's also involved in this. Okay? And a lot of basketball players, they look up to people in the underground, let's say. LeBron James, years ago, when Big Meech got out a few years back, LeBron James put a tweet out about welcome home, Big Meech. Yeah, LeBron James, the face of the league for the last 23 fucking years. The fucking billionaire. The motherfucking next Michael Jordan, the next Kobe Bryant, whatever the fuck they try to say he was, right? Think about it. How guys from organized crime can get close to basketball players because they all want to be like Italians. They all want to be like Goodfellas, right? They all want to be like what they see in the movies. And they'll do anything just to get next to these guys. And then you get next to some real gangster motherfuckers that are about their money. And then next thing you know, you probably go in the hole, gambling at one of their spots, go into the hole for a half a meal or 2 or 3 meal, and you can't pay it right then when they want the money. So now, you know what? For these next 2 games, just do this for me. These next 3 games, just do this for me. Just do that for me, and then we'll be good. And then they do it 3, 4, 5 games, and you say, okay, we're cool, we're straight, right? And he's like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to keep doing it. And if you don't keep doing it, we're going to whack you, your whole family, your kids. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. You know how us mobsters work. So, hey, just keep doing it and everything will be fine. And that's how they get stuck into these holes. And that's how they end up fucking off their career and fucking off everything they've worked for. People are like, they've already had money and they've had fame and they had everything. And why would they do something like this? Because they were doing and hanging with the wrong fucking people. And they get caught up in some shit, fucking around with some shit they shouldn't even be around. Some of them are from the hood and never left it and never left it alone. They want to keep their foot in the hood. And let me tell you something. The best thing about the hood is when you leave the hood. And anybody that don't understand that, fuck you, because you weren't born. You weren't born into that shit. You don't know what it's like. So it's to you, it's like a movie. You just go fucking hang out 2 or 3 times a week maybe, and then go home, and then you go to jail, and then you're banging that shit. And then when you're in jail, you're like, oh, I'm from that block because I kicked it over there. You're not from that, but you love to talk about it. But the point of this is, when it comes down to it, there's shit popping off everywhere. We can talk about whatever the fuck you want. I'm trying to see who the fuck's in here, but it's not telling me. It's not telling me at all. Top? What's top? What's that? I don't even know what the fuck that is. But anyway, I'm trying to see who the fuck's up in here. But yeah, it doesn't show me. I don't know. But what are you guys up to? How you guys doing this evening? This fucking cigar was one of the driest motherfucking cigars I've had in my life. And the motherfucker, I turned it out. And it's just like, I'm just holding it because it's a fucking habit, right? It's a habit, you know, doing things with your fucking hands. Yeah. I wish I had a, like, I'll do it again right now. Like, I wish Mark Davis was right here in front of me right now. So I could burn his motherfucking eye out. Dumb and dumber motherfucker. Hey, you can't see anything. Mark Davis, you can't see anything. I think Mark Davis should retire. I think Tom Brady should get the fuck up out of the organization. He's not a Raider. He's looking at the money he can make with the Vegas fan base. He's looking at the ticket prices. He's looking at just making himself more and more money and putting himself in a position to shot call in the organization. Does Tom Brady really give a fuck about the Raiders? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. It doesn't look like it to me. It doesn't feel like it to me. But you got to understand, everything that's being thrown out there right now in the media, think about it. The shit with Ukraine still there. The shit in the Gaza Strip still going on. Right? China's in the cuts over there. Russia's in the cuts doing their thing with Ukraine. Right? These fucking ceasefires and all this bullshit with Israel and all this. And then you got the SNAP benefit Section 8 war in the United States right now. Where once again, the only people that should be worried about their fucking benefits are the ones who basically been frauding the fucking government and didn't qualify for them in the first place. You motherfuckers about to get in your motherfucking dookie shoe. You're about to get bent over the barrel and sas puta. See, because that's the way it goes. Trump's going after everybody that's fucking the government. It don't matter if you're way up here. It don't matter if you're way fucking down there. It don't matter where the fuck you're at. If you fuck the government over or you're fucking the government over in any way, shape, or form, he's coming after you. And it's very interesting how Stephen A. Smith came out this week and said that Trump was coming after all the athletes because if you were against him and you didn't want to vote for him, and mind you, I'm not a Trumper. I'm not a MAGA person. I just call it how I see it, right? And you see what the fuck was going on, okay? And I'm not a Trumper, but I call it how I see it. If Trump said he was going to clean the motherfucking shit up and he was going to put a stop to everybody ripping off the United States, he put tariffs on China, he put tariffs on Canada, he put tariffs on Mexico. He did what he said he was going to do, and it's fucking ugly. It's ugly because there's a lot of stuff I don't like that Trump's done. It's a give and take with any president, right? You're going to get some of what you want, and something of what you don't want to see, that you don't think's right. But that's what comes with the territory of being president, right? So we have this. He said, I'm coming for whoever has been fucking the government over. We're coming for you. That's who he's coming for, Stephen A. Smith. He's not coming for these athletes because, oh, they didn't want to vote for me, or, oh, they didn't like Trump. They were anti-Trump and they were hardcore left or whatever the fuck. No. Donald Trump, Kash Patel, and the FBI are arresting these motherfuckers because they broke the law. Because they broke the law. And in this country, if you break the law, you should go to fucking jail. When I was younger, I broke the law. I went to fucking jail. I paid my fucking debt to society, and I'm in good for 32, 33 years. So you break the law, you go to fucking jail. It's the way it works. If you don't want to go to jail, don't break the fucking law. Don't be doing stupid shit. It's simple. It's simple math. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. So yeah. How's everybody doing out there? I see there's 3. There was 19, there was 20, there was 21, there was 5, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9. It's bouncing around. There's 3 right now. I don't know who's up in here. Who's up in here anyway? I'm trying to see this, but it don't matter if I put my fucking glasses up or not. I can't see what the fuck's going down here. Live. Oh, fuck. It's off. Why is it off? I didn't know why the fuck it was off. I guess it's still off. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, whoever's in here, yo, what's up? I see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm just chilling right here with this dry ass motherfucking cigar. Que valió verga. No sirve para nada. But you know, just fucking rambling. Throwing my 2 cents into the motherfucking ether, into the universe. Hopefully it finds the people that need it. Hopefully it finds the people that are confused, that don't have the information, that ain't able to look it up, that don't know how to research, don't know how to look it up. Hey, basically, if you're in a state that's over the error rate percentage of 6%, the benefits are in trouble for everybody in those states. But everyone else that's under, if your state's under or at the error percentage rate for SNAP benefits, what I told you guys earlier is going to apply. Those who should be worried are the ones that shouldn't have the benefits. You feel me? And we out, folks. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be loading a video with more shit about this. If you want to watch it, tap into the video, give me a like, give me a share. You already know.